We work with young people who are 13 to 17 years old who have run away or who are homeless and don't have anywhere else to go. They've either had physical, sexual, or emotional abuse or neglect. We were the first project that HomeAid took on. At the time, we had been in the shelter that we're in right now for a little over 10 years, and things were sort of coming apart. So when HomeAid stepped in to do the renovation, it was so needed. When you have 8 teenagers in one place, day after day, with no break, the shelter had a lot of wear and tear on it. I think it probably would have been cheaper and easier to just level the place we were in and rebuild us a new structure. But if they'd done that, there wouldn't have been anywhere for young people who were homeless or who were runaways to go. So instead, they closed off half of the house and built us a new kitchen and built us some bedrooms, and then closed off the other half of the house and completed the renovation so that we were able to stay open the entire time the renovation was going on. As a matter of fact, right now they're doing major renovations of both of our bathrooms upstairs, replacing fixtures and flooring and everything else that goes with it so that they'll be brand spanking new again.
We do have many families that come into our shelter who are in need of, obviously, to get off the streets, who are living in their cars or in places unfit for human habitation. So it's critical that we have a facility that could provide stable, secure, healthy environment, happy environments, beautiful environment that HomeAid has made for us. Northern Virginia Family Service could not have done this project alone. The resources, the expertise, the skills, the materials, everything to enhance our shelter from 60 beds to 92 beds has been amazing. So it's been a wonderful experience to work with HomeAid.
4 years ago, we had a phenomenal project that came in and expanded the offices that we have so that our clients could have private meetings with their case managers. They added a classroom, which we use for all sorts of parenting classes as well as financial literacy. We can also use that for our board meetings, which we didn't have a boardroom before. So we're really excited that we found another project to partner with HomeAid, and we're getting ready to transform 4 rooms into 8 permanent supportive housing units, micro units for the chronically homeless and folks with mental illness. And so we're really excited. That project should start hopefully by the beginning of the calendar year.
In the beginning, our buildings were in dire need of repair. We did some Band-Aid repairing for the buildings, but it didn't work. With the help of HomeAid, they gave us the support, monetary and in-kind donations, to help us provide beautiful, new, renovated apartments for our clients. Most of the clients that come to us are in dire need. They're coming to us from domestic violence abuse, from shelters. I had a family that came in, a lady, she had a daughter and 2 sons. They had been from sofa to sofa, shelter to shelter. They came into the bright, new, renovated building, and the little boy, the youngest boy, was kind of withdrawn and shy. So I showed them the apartment. So the little boy looked at me, so he said, "Well, where are the other people going to sleep?" So I said, "Other people?" So he said, "Yeah." He says, "Where's my bed?" He looked at the sofas. I took him into the bedroom with bunk beds. So I said, "This is where you're going to sleep." So he says, "Nobody but me and my brother?" And I said, "Yes." He lit up like a Christmas tree. He was so happy to be able to have some place that he could call home. It was unbelievable. It all happened with the help of HomeAid. Angels do exist. They don't always have wings. Sometimes we call them friends, and I say thank you to HomeAid for being a friend to community lodgings.